What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Pick Plug back again with another video, and today I'm to some Monday picks for today. We got a great slate, absolutely huge slate to go through for today's picks, and we're definitely looking to cash out on these plays. So as always, if you guys are looking to cash out as well, make sure to smash that like button. Let's get this video to 650 likes. If you guys do want a bonus pick down in the pinned comment below later on in the day, and also comment down below your favorite picks of the day. I really do enjoy your guys' insights. Yesterday we had a pretty solid day. We cashed out 3 plays in the video, and unfortunately Darius Garland did end up going on the over. It seemed like a good read because, as you guys saw, I did predict that it was going to be a blowout game, but Darius Garland ended up playing more minutes than he should have, and he went on the over for that line. He got it in the first half, so apologies to anyone that lost from that pick, but we're definitely looking to make it back today. As always, make sure that you guys are subscribed, turn your post notifications so that you guys don't miss out on these early value picks. Now, the outlet, especially the outlet AI, has been extremely profitable this week. They have been continuing their streak of profitable days, and something that you guys may not know is that after the trade deadline, a lot of these picks are going to be a lot easier to predict. Teams are going to start playing more consistently, and lines in general will just be easier to predict. This happens every year, and a lot of plays are higher hit rates, and on top of that, the outlet has a full team of analysts that you guys can get picks from, experience exclusive plays, and on top of that, they do also have the outlet AI that has been extremely profitable. Here are all the plays that they have been cashing out. This is just for today, and the month is just getting started, so they're looking to get onto a great start for February. And if you guys are looking to cash out consistently in February, go ahead and click the link in the description below to join up on the outlets Discord. And if you guys do just want to get updates on the outlets Discord, you can also just click the link in the pinned comment and join in through the Discord for free in there. Now, like I said, we got some great plays ahead of us for today, so without further ado, let's hop into today's picks. For our first play today, we'll be going over to the Outlier app. We'll be going for a player that I normally don't like to bet on, and that is going to be Stephen Curry for 22.5 points. This one is going to be for more. Now, you might be looking at these stats. He's hit this line in only 3 out of the last 10 games, and on top of that, overall, he's going to be a team that is second in points allowed. This is looking like a very iffy prop at first, but Draymond Green is probable for this game. He most likely will play, and Steph Curry plays exponentially better when Draymond is playing. If we look at games with players, Draymond Green takes Steph Curry to 5 out of 10 in his last 10 games, and in home games, he's hit this line in 4 straight matchups, going up against teams like Sacramento, Miami. Overall, his numbers go from extremely poor, 0% in the last 5 games, 45% in the last 20, to 80% in the last 5 games and 65 in the last 20, and overall 71 in 69 in the 2024 and 2023 season. Overall, he does get more minutes. He's averaging 33.2 minutes, and when Draymond is playing, their pick and roll offense as well as his off-ball movements gets extremely better. And also in this matchup, there is a solid chance that this is most likely going to be a closer game. Both teams are pretty decently matched. They have the same amount of injury status. And looking at this matchup, I just do think it is a game that the Warriors can win, especially if Steph plays like he normally plays when Draymond is playing with him. On top of that, when Draymond is in the game, he gets extra 3-point attempts. Even against Philly, he had 8 3-points made in that game. That's 100% from the field from 3, which is absolutely great. All the teams that he played in the last couple of games, obviously, they're not that great defensively. In the game that he did play against Cleveland, they're obviously one of the best defending teams in the league right now. So he did go on the under, having 11 points. But going up against Orlando, I do have Steph going on the over for this points, 22.5 line. If you guys do like this line, let me know what you think down in the comment section below. Right now, the line did just get switched to 23.5 points on PrizePicks, so I would actually still take the over on this line for those of you guys that are looking at this and looking at the bump. So I do still think it is a very solid line. If you guys do want to look at alternative lines, you can do so as well. For our next prop, we'll be going back over to the Outlier app, and we'll be looking at Domantas Sabonis for 18.5 points. This one is going to be for more. Now, Domantas has hit this line in 7 out of his last 10 games, averaging 21.1 within his last 10 games. He's gone up against teams like Denver, the Knicks, who are both pretty good defensively. Now, he did go on the under against OKC. This was a blowout, but he still ended up with at least 16 points, so it wasn't a completely terrible performance. But he's been getting some high usage minutes. He's been having 40-minute games, 30-minute games. He's missed the last 2 matchups, but in today's matchup against Minnesota, I do have him going the over, as he's hit this line in 4 straight matchups versus Minnesota. The last game that they did play was in November. Played twice against them in November, 3 times already against them this season, and he's gone the over, having 23 plus points in each of those matchups. On top of that, Domantas has exceeded 18.5 points in 10 out of his last 13 games, averaging 21.3 points per game. Right now, the Timberwolves are suffering from injury. Anthony Davis is a game-time decision due to an illness. He most likely will still play. And then Julius Randle is out for this game due to a right groin strain. So that is going to be a big hit in their team and overall in their interior defense. So that is going to be a big hit to their whole roster, but that's going to be great for Domantas Sabonis. There's going to be a lot of holes in the Timberwolves offense, leading to a bunch of fast breaks that hopefully Domantas can get some good points from them. A solid alternative would have to be the points plus rebounds for 33.5. This is a little bit more of a risky prop just because his line is pretty high at 33.5. I do like this line for the over though, but he hasn't hit this line is consistently against the Timberwolves. He's 3 out of 6, which is 50%. And overall against the center position, they are giving up 16.7 points per game as well as 11.4 rebounds per game. Now, I do like this line for the over if you guys do like the alternative, but personally, I would stick to the points line for the over on 18.5, but you guys can choose and see which one suits you better. Before we hop to our last pick, I do want to let you guys know that there is a free square on Chalkboard right now for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander on 0.5 points. You guys can take advantage of this line. He's playing against the Bucks this evening, and a lot of people are going to be taking the over for his line, but that is a big mistake because there's literally a free line on Chalkboard that you can take advantage of, and with their new cash out feature, you can literally withdraw money before the plays even finish. So if you have this Shai Gilgeous line for the over on points, which is obviously going to cash out, and then you have Giannis for the over on rebounds, and you're feeling that he's not going to go on the over, you can use the cash out method to secure your winnings and save yourself from sweating out on those slips. So if you guys do want access to that, click the link in the description below. Use code TROPHY to get up to 100 times on your first slip, as well as being able to double your first deposit and get access to free squares. So if you guys want access to that, click the link in the description below and download Chalkboard. For our last line today, we'll be going over to the points plus rebounds plus assists line. Over here, we'll be scoring down to Walker Kessler on 21.5 points plus rebounds plus assists. This one is going to be for more. If we look in the last 5 games, he's hit this line 4 out of the last 5 times, averaging 24.8 within his last 5, and going up against Indiana, this is a great matchup for him to go on the over, because if we look here on Outlier, not only has he hit this line in 4 out of his last 5 games, but he's hit this line in 8 out of his last 10, averaging 25.7, and going up against teams that are in the bottom 10 defenses for points allowed, he's exceeded this line 21.5 points plus rebounds plus assists in 8 straight matchups versus those teams, averaging 29.4 PRA. Now, this line is a pretty solid line overall. He's been extremely consistent, hitting this line in 75% of the last 20 games. The last time that they did play, he did go on the under, but that was last year, January. And overall, as a team, they are 21st in points allowed, so they're giving up a decent amount of points already. And with Walker Kessler playing as consistently as he has been, I do feel a little confident on going on the over for this line. If you guys do like this prop, let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. I do think it's a pretty solid one, and as always, leave down below your other suggestions on picks that you guys may be taking for today. If you guys do want more highly exclusive picks with an even higher chance of hitting, go ahead and join up on the Outlets Discord. That they've been killing it recently. And if you guys do want to try out their Outlets AI tool, you guys can click the link in the description below to join up on their Discord and get access to their exclusive picks. Make sure to follow me on Instagram as well at PickPlugYT. I drop updates throughout the day, so if something happens to one of these plays, I will be replacing it with a pick that will be posted on my Instagram. That'll be all for today's video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.